y'all, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel, honey. We are about to get into Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. I hope that y'all can hear me without any issue. I am coming on camera in just a second. I will be on in just a second. Let me make sure that I share the video in other locations. Okay. And we will get into some things. Okay. So let me go over here. Go ahead and come in and like the video, everybody. I do appreciate you all. This was the reunion was giving. It was interesting. I can't stand Lisa Rinna. That's the short answer. That's the real answer, girl. That is the main answer for me. Okay. What's going on, everybody? Let's get ready to talk about this doggone reunion show, girl. Let me pull up my notes and get some things together. All right. Keep in mind, we will be live later on tonight for the Ladies First panel that will take place on my channel. Okay, so make sure you got your notifications on, save the time, all that other great stuff, girl. Okay, so first of all, okay, Garcelle and Diana still going at it, right? Garcelle feels like Diana had something to do with the bots that were coming after her son, so she definitely feels a way about her. Diana didn't like that Garcelle was calling her evil, y'all. She didn't like that Garcelle was calling her evil. So then she had the audacity to ask which one is harsher. She said, is it evil or is it the C word? Okay. Now, I had to look up what this word meant, right? We all know, for those of y'all that don't know what the C word is, the C word is cunt, period. That's what the word is, okay? The word is cunt. So I had to look this up, like, what does cunt actually mean? I always see people feel a way about the term, but I never knew what it really meant. You know what I'm saying? I thought it honestly was like a white folks term or something like that. And people just didn't like it. Anyway, I went, looked it up, y'all, and cunt stands for female genitalia, right? Or her little vaginal area. So basically, when you say the word cunt, you're saying pussy in so many words. All right. At least that's how we say it over here on my side of the town. Okay. Over here on the black side of the town, girl, we don't be giving out cunt. We be giving out pussy. Okay. That's what they call it. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you calling this person, you a pussy in so many words. And I'm like, if I'm calling you a pussy versus calling you evil, you mean to tell me that evil is worse than saying pussy? Now, see, if you call somebody evil, to me, I may not beat your ass, but if you were to call me a pussy, then you might get your ass whooped. You feel what I'm saying? So I would think that that's how it happens in y'all land. In the colorless in the clear land, if somebody calls you you will want to fight versus somebody calling you evil. That's not like they was BSing to me. And what I it's the show is good, make no mistakes. I do enjoy watching Beverly Hills ever since I started last year. But Dorit, you constantly remind me how much I don't like you either, girl. I be wanting to because your fashions and stuff be on point. But it's the way that you DICK ride for everything. And y'all literally, stick up for each other like all the time. Y'all do. Like y'all can get away with it, but can't nobody else get away with the bullshit. And I can't stand them, y'all. Like they irk my nerves. I know I should have got me some tissue. But anyway, girl. So yeah, somebody says cunt is worse than evil. You can't even say cunt on TV, but you can say, "Come on, Omar, come on, baby, come on." Okay, exactly. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second here. I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay. And we are back. Let me get back on screen with you guys. All right. Yes, 1000%. Okay. I definitely agree. You can't even say the C word on TV, but you can say evil on TV, and you have the audacity to sit up there and be like, "Won't this evil word is worse than the C word?" Like it just wasn't making any sense. Okay. What else ended up happening? because that's how Diana wanted people to feel like this. Eve. Oh, I was talking about Dorit because Dorit sat up there and she was like, "Oh yeah, 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 I would say the word evil. Yeah, the word evil is worse. It's worse. Shut up and sit back. While you sitting over there agreeing with stuff, why you ain't sit up there and agree with Erica down there to the BravoCon when they asked her who you think gonna be the next couple to get a divorce or whatever like that girl, and she said you and PK. See, you did a whole lot of agreeing, but why you ain't agree with that? Why? No. We want to understand like, why you ain't agree with that girl, and then you and PK trying to come out and call this lady out down to the Instagram or whatever like that. Okay, PK pretty much telling her stop thinking. Okay, because every time you think something, you be wrong. So just stop thinking. That's the moral of the story. So I hope this plays out coming into the next season, since you want to agree to every damn thing. But anyway, let's keep going. So Sutton was asked to clear up anything regarding she and Diana. I loved Sutton in this moment. Sutton was like, "Oh, I don't think there's anything to clear up. I think that we're very clear on our non-friendship, okay, our non-relationship that we have." I said, "Yes, Sutton. Absolutely, girl. We ain't got no relationship. I'm done with that lady. Go away from me with this." I said, "Yes, I love it." Then Diana starts tearing up, playing the victim, saying that no one in this group will be going after Garcelle's son or whatever. And I'm like, that's what y'all say. We don't know that. I don't trust none of y'all. I don't trust none of y'all girls. So I don't know y'all like that. Come on, Toya, married to medicine. I don't know what you would do. I don't know y'all. So don't be speaking for everybody, girl. Speak for yourself. Cause I'm gonna see if any of these ladies did have anything to do with it. I want to see what your response is gonna be then, and maybe we'll get that response on Instagram, because honestly, we really don't even want you back on the show. Okay, so there's that. Erica is trying to back up Diana, saying that basically she means well or whatnot, like she's getting an attorney, she means well, she wants to find this information out just as much as Garcelle wants to find it out. And she says, "I think that both of y'all are just hurt." So Garcelle said, "I mean, yeah, girl, I'm hurt, but the difference is I'm not on social media talking shit about this lady like she over here doing me. So let's not and say that we did, okay?" And then Andy said, "Well, what stuff is she saying?" Garcelle said, don't no, okay, don't worry, no, don't worry about it, because you can go ahead and let her go. She here for a limited time. I don't want to have let her go. We ain't got nothing else to talk about. She ain't getting no more airtime off of me. Okay. So then Erica and Lisa have a conversation saying all their kids have been threatened, because I think they took a break at this time. And she's talking about all their kids been threatened, and they think it's sad that she would think it was one of them to do it, and then wants to go on and say that that's what brings division in the group. Girl, all y'all do is be dividing the group. And then you want to sit up here and try and put all of that off on Garcelle because she don't trust y'all like that and feel like y'all probably did have something to do with that. But she the one that's bringing division to the group. Oh, they get away with so much, don't they? Oh my God. So Sutton and Garcelle talk about not understanding Crystal and what she was saying. So Garcelle is still like, "I knew you weren't a racist or whatever, but to have it said in front of other people." I don't recall Crystal saying that Sutton was a racist in front of other people. I don't recall that. And I think Garcelle explained it perfectly when the conversation came down to Lisa Rinna, right? When she made a post saying, "If we come at Garcelle, you guys say that we're racist or whatever like that, and I'm not gonna have it." And Garcelle says in so many words, "I'm not saying that you're racist, but if you're not around a lot of black people and a lot of black people aren't around you, when you say things, it can be taken with a racial undertone." You know what I'm saying? Somebody may interpret that as a racial undertone. And what else did she say? She said, racial undertone and microaggressions. So I feel like, I mean, that's kind of where Crystal was coming from. And that's what Crystal ended up saying as well towards the end. But I don't know. I don't recall her saying that lady was racist, but I do believe that that's what she was trying to say. And I also think that Crystal is not good at I want to say explaining, like I don't know what it is. Like she just has expressing, like she has an issue with like expressing what's on her mind or what her thoughts are, or like she has an issue with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. She need to work on that. I don't know if it's all tied to like Of course, she's had her eating disorder and stuff. I don't know if her having to express herself when she was a kid was often like, no, be quiet. No, be every time she got ready to open her mouth, she probably was told to be quiet or something. Because now when she's met with confrontation, it's like she has an issue with like truly like really expressing what she's trying to say. So when somebody else says it, she's like, yes, that's what it is. That makes sense. So I don't know. Crystal may have some other psychological stuff going on or whatever that she needs to work through. Okay. But Dorit, Kyle, they also speak on Crystal and Dorit is like, I just like she be struggling to admit the fact that she don't fucked up. Like, girl, just admit that you sat up there and you messed up. So Kyle just feels like at the end of the day, she really was just out here lying to try and save her ass. I don't understand the dark. I don't understand it though. For me, okay, and I know a lot of you guys see exactly what Kyle, Dorit, and Garcelle may be saying, but for me, I don't. Like, if it was a dark comment, like, I just don't. She wasn't saying the woman was racist. Like, I'm not understanding that. Like, it was a dark comment. Like, like, I mean, I didn't get racist from that. I don't understand. It's like somebody coming at me wrong or something, and I'm telling somebody about the story, and I'm like, the mother came at me wrong, and I ain't like this. Well, what did they say? I ain't got to repeat to you what they said. Just to know that they came at me disrespectfully because I just told you we had an argument. So, I mean, what? I don't know. For me, it don't make sense. Make it make sense in the comments. Anyway. So, Garcelle speaks on her interaction with Bill Cosby at 18. I believe everything she said. I believe everything that lady said. And I'm over here. As soon as she said he was like, come to my house to work on your acting. Antennas is up, baby. What I need to come to your house for? I mean, like, do you do acting classes out of your home? Because there are some coaches that do, right? But you can't just hang back with me on set just a little bit and we just work on them just a little bit. You know, you the man. Use the man over here in this production set, whatever this little warehouse area. I mean, so you could just choose which location and we could just work here. I'm a little confused. Like, why? You feel me? So yeah, no. And then he gonna get her some sambuca. I don't even know what that is, girl, but it sounds like it ain't good. So when she had to peel out and run, I went mad at that lady. I was like, girl, do what you gotta do. Go ahead and run on. That's scary, girl. Oh, that's scary. And then I can imagine her being 18, trying to get into the industry at her young age. You have this powerful man, and you could tell when somebody trying to try you or whatever. So I'm sure she had all of the thoughts in her head, but also feeling like I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to say anything because I'm still trying to navigate this industry, and I don't want anything to backfire on me. So I'm just going to let it be what it is and just go on by my business, right? I feel like a lot of women and people do that. What else? So Erica was asked about Garcelle's book and why she threw it in the trash. Y'all, come to find out, Lisa Rinna didn't admit it. It was her that threw it in the trash. Are you okay? Are you okay? And then sent it to the group chat for Kiki. And when Garcelle felt like a lot of the ladies were kikiing about it, I do believe it because y'all have an outside group chat that obviously Garcelle is not a part of. So if you ask me, y'all do send stuff to each other so that y'all can get a quick little kiki out off of it. For real, for real. So, and then here go Erica and Lisa, no, I don't think everybody was trying to get a kiki. No, I don't think, no, that's exactly what y'all was trying to do. That's why she sent it to y'all. She sent a book to only y'all of it being in the trash. Like, y'all definitely was trying to get a kiki behind the lady bag. Like, y'all is whack. And then Lisa tried to sit up there and use the excuse of, oh, well, she put my daughter in the book in a negative way. But you spoke on your daughter on the show. So she's just rewriting what she already experienced or talked about or what was seen on the show. So now it's a problem. Got it. She had her attorney reach out to Miss Garcelle and told her, listen, y'all gonna have to rectify this. Okay, cool. Book's already out. What we're going to do is retract some things. We'll take that out of the book, reissue a new one, and we'll take it out of the audio version as well. Let's go ahead and move on. But I mean, they say that they work through it and they good and stuff, but I don't really believe that or trust that because I do feel like Lisa Rinna is a person that hold on to BS, even if it means absolutely nothing. So if they bring this up again next season, I wouldn't even be surprised. She just needs a reason to come at somebody so that she doesn't have to dive deeper into what's going on in her life, right? And I hate that they give housewives passes like that. It makes me think about Giselle Bryan. You bring up these frivolous, different type of conversations about people only to avoid what's really happening in your life, and you attach yourself to somebody else's storyline, and that is irritating. Like how, and then you know what else is crazy to me? And sometimes those people that do that are getting paid more than the people that's giving most of their life, that's exposing more information about themselves. Why are they getting a bigger check than some folks? Like that makes no, and they not even giving half as much, revealing half as much about their life. Like I'm not, girl. Only thing I feel like we saw this season was a closet. Nah, she tried to bring us what her husband made the food. Lisa Rinna, her husband made the food. I guess he had some spaghetti sauce or something he made and some wine. That was it. Nothing else. Anyway, girl, let's go ahead and keep going. So, Lisa admits that she put the book in the trash, sent it to the group chat. Erica said she didn't like how Garcelle did a spin on words. Why? Girl, that's what I don't understand. Like, you just wanted to have a problem with her for real, because you also saw that Garcelle wasn't really liking you for real, okay? And you also wanted to have an issue with Garcelle because you felt like Garcelle was trying to paint you as a drunk person. So, or not a drunk person, but a person that's abusing alcohol and drugs or whatever. So, I forgot what I was going to say. So Erica didn't like how Garcelle put a spin on it. That's what I was going to say. So why would you not like that she put a spin on that when the producers actually put that in the trailer? She just reposting what's in the trailer, and it's all a part of promotion for the show. So if you want to be mad at somebody, be mad at them for even putting that in the trailer, even though it was something that happened on the show, so they was gonna see it anyway on the show. All she said was, how another way you can make yourself look bad is by not purchasing my book. Like she just did a small spin on that. I don't understand. You was mad that that lady was sitting up here trying to paint you as an alcoholic and maybe a drug user or whatever, but these were things that you kind of said out of your mouth anyway of what you were doing. So, I mean, people were going to assume that anyway, which is why Lisa Rinna had to step in and gather you and get you together. So I don't be understanding these ladies, y'all. Then another thing that pissed me off, was when Andy changed the entire conversation, the entire tone and everything, and started to talk about fucking recycling. And I felt like it was just, I feel like that's really a big deal when somebody that's on your cast take your book, throw it in the trash at the time that you sitting up here trying to promote your book and stuff. I feel like that's messed up. And the whole time, Erica, you've been on the show hoping that people will give you support, asking people to give you support or whatever the case is. But then you take this lady book and you throw it in the trash. And then for Andy to just bring up recycling, just making it a whole laughing matter. I don't know if y'all saw Garcelle's face, but when they went on break and they kept talking about recycling or whatever, I felt bad for Garcelle because she looked like she wanted to cry. I think she literally felt diminished. Like sometimes Andy, as a host, is supposed to be like an unbiased host, and sometimes he does give off a bit of biasness. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the only times he really do call a person out is when he wants to kind of crack a joke, something that's going to be lighthearted, and everybody just gonna chuckle at it. So I don't know, girl, but let's keep going. Garcelle spoke on her son working with Lisa Vanderpump. Shout out to him and her for that. But she says that she also has filmed with Lisa Vanderpump recently, and I believe her son is filming. And I also wasn't her son caught up in a scandal about leaving his wife to date somebody else that works with Lisa Vanderpump. It's a whole lot, right? Well, I guess Lisa Vanderpump and Lisa Rinna can't stand each other. So when Andy asked her, "How did you feel about Garcelle filming with Lisa Vanderpump?" Old girl was like, I was like, wow, okay, wow. Oh, all right. I say, yeah, all you can say is wow, okay, and all right, because you can't do nothing about it. See, you can police whatever little friends you got with Dorit, Erica, and Kyle, but you're not going to police this and who the hell I'm cool with, period. You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, Miss Vanderpump got Miss Renna bothered, hot and bothered, okay? Um, something same thing with the microaggressions comment and segment. The microaggressions are ridiculous. What's the going on? What's up, everybody? Garcelle was beyond peace. Yeah, she was. I felt so. Yes, or dismissed. Absolutely, definitely felt dismissed. Definitely. And that's what I hate, because the question came up at some point where they were like, "Do y'all feel like anybody on the cast is racist or anything like that?" And the ladies were like, no. And I'm like, nah, not that y'all racist, but y'all do have these racial undertones and these microaggressions. And I am questioning production, because why is it y'all still only have this one token black woman on this show? Why is it that y'all brought in Cherie just to kind of subtly please the black fans that you guys have gained over the years? Why would y'all just bring in Cherie but then not have Cherie be a part of the reunion? Why we ain't got another black woman on the show or something? Why y'all ain't, can y'all let go of Lisa Rinna? Let go of her, free up the money, and then bring in somebody else of color. And when I say of color, girl, let me not even, girl, black, because y'all thought bringing in Crystal Minkoff was also bringing in a person of color. Negative, okay? Girl, bring in another black woman. Bring in another black woman, honey. Bring in somebody else, okay? Break this little Fab Five or whatever the hell they got called themselves up just a little bit, all right? But I feel like it's usually the people that we can't stand the most are the people that they keep. For real, for real. Because y'all gonna watch either way. So I feel like Lisa Rinna may get another contract. People have hated Kenya Moore for years, and she brings the energy. So she keeps getting her contract renewed. People can't stand Candace over there on Potomac. Her contract still getting renewed. People can't stand Teresa Giudice. Woman that went to prison, came back. Do you hear what I say? Came back, still got a job. But at BravoCon, while I'm speaking about it, at BravoCon, Andy said something like, somebody asked like why Jen Shaw wasn't there, or something about Jen Shaw from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. And he said when she pled guilty, that was the end of our engagement. And I'm like, what do you mean that was the end of y'all engagement? Like, are y'all not working with Lisa Rinna no more? Because then, I'm sorry, not Lisa Rinna, but Jen Shaw. Because then there were all these rumors where people were trying to say that she has now been fired. And I said, wait a minute, if she do go to prison or whatever that is, why would you end the contract if that's indeed what's happening? That's not adding up. Why would you release her, but then turn around and bring back a woman that had fraud and all this other stuff going on under her name or whatever? Y'all let this lady go to prison and come back. So I'm like, yeah, Jen may have frauded the old people, and she was definitely wrong for that. But Teresa also did some fraud as well. So let's make it make sense for America. Okay, that's not what, do you just favor her more or something? I don't know. So I mean, hopefully that's not the case. I'm just saying, let it be fair, child. Anyway, let's keep going. So yeah, like I said they were about to take a break. Andy keeps talking about Erica taking a lot of mess, and the whole recycling thing. Then I mentioned, Garcelle's face feeling dismissed and all of that. And she looked like she wanted to cry. So Lisa Rinna speaks on her mama. When we get back to this, like, we really didn't need to spend that much time on that. I really hate that for her. I don't wish death on nobody, especially nobody's mom. You feel what I'm saying? But I didn't specifically care to hear about that, because she does use her mama as an excuse for her behavior. She really does. And I'm glad that question came up about her being a scapegoat, or using her mom as a scapegoat for her actions. And she says, I'm not scapegoating it, but I will say, it's been very difficult for me. And I'm like, and you don't think it's been difficult for everybody else? Like, girl, you're evil. Okay. Since y'all feel like that is just so the worst word you could say, girl, you're evil. All right. How about you're an evil CUNT? Okay. An evil see you next Tuesday. Like, how about that, girl? Like, ugh. Anyway, try. But you're gonna do whatever you want to do, girl, because that's how you is. Okay. Whether it's because of your mama or it's not your mama. You was running amok before her passing. I hate that she has passed, and you're gonna continue to run amok. You just tried to use it as an excuse so you can get a little bit of grace from the people. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway. So Sutton regrets what she said to Kyle after hearing about Dorit's breaking in. Okay. And it's interesting because did we even spend a lot of time? I really don't, or maybe I just glazed over it. I feel like we ain't spent a lot of time on Dorit's breaking in, of what happened to her. Maybe Andy talked about that last reunion part 1, and I didn't care too much about it to even cover it. So there's that. Okay, but anyway, Sutton feels like she regrets what she said. Okay, she regrets it all the way down. And it is what it is. Dorit says she really appreciated that, because even people that have been through things that she's been through or worse would not have responded like that. So she appreciated what Sutton said. Now, Kyle was called out about getting physical with Sutton at Garcelle's birthday dinner or party or whatever, right? And y'all know what Kyle says. First of all, they compared it. First, they said you got real physical with Sutton, but you didn't like when Brandy got physical with you. And y'all know what Kyle says. Y'all have to know. What does Kyle say every time somebody gives her an example of something? Does anybody know what she says? Does anybody know what Kyle say when that happens? I don't think nobody know. Ain't nobody saying that. She always says, yes, yes, naughty love. Yes, that is exactly what it is. She always says that's a little different or that was different 1000%. I am so fucking tired of her saying that, y'all. I'm so like that grinds my gears so much. Like, you mean to tell me that Sutton could not feel exactly how you felt in that moment when Brandy pushed you? Are you serious? And then you over here taking the side of a woman that you don't even know like that. You don't even know this lady like that, but you know me. Like, oh, girl, she is irritating. That's why these crocodiles tears, she finna cry in reunion part 3, care 0% about it. Nothing. And you want people to stop talking about it, but you can talk a whole damn season about the same thing over and over. But when it comes to your family, it's off limits. Absolutely not. Anyway, so yeah, Kyle says that that was different or whatever she tried to say is different. Sutton tells Kyle, but listen, you were very aggressive. I said, yes, Sutton. I loved how Sutton just sat there so calm for the most part, and she just kept it a buck with everybody. Okay, I love the energy she came with. No, we don't, I don't have anything else to say to her. We're very clear on our non-relationship. It's like, and then she's like, Kyle, no, Kyle, wait. You were very aggressive. You were aggressive with me. Okay. Love it. First of all, y'all, I have to intercept because I'm thinking about BravoCon and I was looking at pictures and stuff on Instagram. I was like, yo, that looks so fun. Y'all, I'm gonna have to slide to BravoCon. I'm gonna have to get out there good. I'm gonna have to get out there. I'm gonna have to get one of my subbies was like, yo, you need to do a crowdfunding. Listen, crowdfunding may be going up January 2023 for your girl to go to BravoCon. Okay. So love me, support me, honey. Please. Okay. They look like they had so much fun. This looks like it was the best Bravo. I know they've had it for a few years, but I think this was the best one. Maybe it was the coverage that they gave as well. It just looked like it was a fucking blast. And I definitely would love to be in the building. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna have to get in that building, girl. God, look, God willing, we don't know where we're gonna be at around this time come next year, but God willing, I want to be at BravoCon. And I've never been to New York before, so I don't know if it would still be in New York, if they'll go to LA, but wherever they go, girl, I might be trying to slide through, honey, and meet the girls. Okay. And y'all know one of my first people I gotta meet is Kathy Hilton. It's gonna be like one of my first people. I'm gonna have to slide through and meet Miss Girl. But anyway, no, I'm lying. It's probably gonna be Candace. Okay. It's probably gonna be Candace, and then it's gonna be Kathy. But whichever one come first, I'm gonna be cool with it, and then we could just go down the line from there. Okay. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's keep going. All right. So Sutton tells Kyle that she was aggressive. Then she calls her out for not having her back, but you got this other person's back that you don't even really know like that. Then you turn around and then you try to deny the fact that I've had miscarriages all because you did not know about it. And I'm like, yo, if Sutton would have said that to somebody else, Kyle would have shot bricks. Like, period. Okay. If Sutton would have said you had miscarriages, you ain't had no miscarriages, like Kyle would have went crazy. Girl, I feel like that was messed up. Definitely messed up. Okay. Um, what else happened? So, yeah, she called her out about that. So Andy asked, was Sutton making things about herself? Does Sutton often make things about herself? Okay. Hold on. No, I'm lying. I'm lying because that's when she talked about Garcelle. So Andy asked, was Sutton making it about herself when she mentioned her miscarriages, y'all? Tell me why Dorit says yes, yes, she was making it about herself. And I'm like, how? She's trying to be relatable in this moment to me. And if you feel like she's making it about herself, then you should apply that to Kyle because when they spoke on your burglary earlier in part 1, Kyle wanted to make sure that she brought up her burglary. So you don't think that was also Kyle making it about herself, or was Kyle trying to be relatable to what you had going on? Which one is it? Because Kyle even went so far to not just speak on the burglary that happened, but to speak on the aftermath and how the guy reached out to her and how she got on the phone with him and how she paid him to get some of the things back. And makes no damn sense. So yeah, Kyle was literally, in my opinion, making it about herself, taking the story from you and putting it back onto herself. And she said that was something else, because that was another question that was asked of her, like, Kyle, why is it okay for Sutton to not mention her I think it was, why was it okay for Sutton to, or why was it not okay for Sutton to mention the miscarriages, but it was okay for you to mention an eating disorder or something like that, that they asked her. And I'm like, here we are again. She already talked about that, where she makes things about herself. Okay, so Dorit, why would you even agree? Like, why would you say that? Like, and I love, Sutton was like, that's the only time Sutton really got out of character. She was like, Dorit, please, okay? Dorit's like, I'm like, don't make no faces, BIT, because you are speaking all the way over there on the other side of the room, girl. We on this same couch. We having a conversation. We don't need you. Don't come up here. Don't play like that. Don't come over here. Okay. So, what else happened? I think Kyle ended up apologizing. Kyle, yeah, she apologized for her actions, but notice Kyle really apologized for being drunk. And what, because that's the other thing too, y'all. In part one, Kyle mentioned how she was drunk and how she didn't recall things and how she didn't like her behavior. But then when Andy brings up her putting her hands on Sutton, one, she says that's different, trying to say no, those aren't the same two things, but also trying to downplay the fact that she did get aggressive with Sutton. I didn't like that. But when she apologized, she only apologized for being drunk and the miscarriages. She never apologized for putting her hands on Sutton. I don't know if y'all caught that, okay? She didn't do that, but she only apologized for denying her miscarriages. But anyway, Garcelle is asked whether Sutton makes things about herself. Garcelle said yes. Now, I don't think Garcelle was trying to shade Sutton. I think she was just Garcelle was like, I mean, I'm being honest, right? But I feel like she was just trying to say everybody. When she said that, for me, I was like, yeah, everybody does it. So I feel like that's where she was coming from. Like, all of y'all do it. So I can't say that Sutton doesn't do it. Like, sometimes she do make it about herself, and these people do too. And da da da. So I didn't think she was really shading her. I think she was just being honest. Okay. Now, Sutton is asked about when is she going to realize that Lisa Rinna is not her friend? I said, I hope she learned this season. If you ain't learned the season before, and it sounded like she did, because she ended up telling Miss Girl, I don't see you as a friend. You ain't no friend of mine. Okay. I love this. So Sutton says that she can't even understand why Lisa hate her so much. And I feel like Sutton is adopted beef. In my opinion, I feel like it's two things. One, she may see you as the weakest link outside of Miss Crystal. Okay. And then two, I think it's adopted beef based on her closest relationship to Erica, and how Erica couldn't stand you based on how you was coming at her last season, even though Lisa Rinna had her reservations about the situation as well. Right. So I think it has a lot to do with that. She kind of taking on a little bit of Erica's beef, and they see you as a punk. Okay. What else happened? So Sutton was like, no, Lisa tried to downplay it. And Sutton says, no, ma'am, you was doing too much the whole season with me, okay? Because she tried to say something like, well, see, Sutton, I had a rough season. And I'm like, you don't think Sutton had a rough season? This season and last season, you don't think that it was rough? Oh, okay. But it's about you now because your mom passed away. So this is the other thing that you're trying to use as an excuse. Got you, okay? And Sutton says, no, ma'am, that's not what happened. No, ma'am, because see, you came at me on the show and outside of the show. Like, I didn't do anything to you. We were done filming and you just were coming at me. So what are you talking about? Okay, so Lisa tries to lie and said that's when she said she had a rough season or whatever. And it was what it was. Sutton says, listen, okay, I just want you to know I don't see you as a friend. You're not a friend of mine. Absolutely not. Like you do too much, Lisa. You're not my friend. We're not friends. Never. So then Lisa apologizes and she tries to be really sincere. But Lisa be making me think of Dr. Heavenly from Married to Medicine at times, because it's like y'all be apologizing, but it don't mean, you know what I'm saying? You be apologizing, but don't nobody give a damn. Like, because it don't mean that y'all gonna be acting right back up as soon as the cameras are rolling. All right. So Sutton says it's a pattern. Yes, Sutton. Yes, Sutton. And that's what she was trying to say. Like, I want to accept your apology, but at the same time, I know that this is a pattern. Like, this is who you are. This is the pattern. But ultimately, I think she could have accepted it. Like, in this moment, I'll take it for what it is and we'll move on. Okay. And I do appreciate Lisa actually being honest and saying that she has been taking things out on Sutton. Now, see, at first when I had the conversation, she was trying to deny that, but then she ended it by admitting that that's what she was doing. And I appreciate that, because I'm like, girl, that's about the only time you really been honest with the people, honey. So anyway, Andy calls Lisa out on her disastrous social media, and you should have, because you will definitely call the black ones out. So thank you for calling this woman out, because she is a disastrous. Okay. I mean, like, girl, Lisa is a thug on Instagram. I'm sorry. Lisa is a thug on Instagram, baby. Lisa is a thug, baby. I don't know what she a thug. Like, I don't know what else to say. Okay, she was up there making excuses and basically said, "Listen, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Y'all wanted to give me a break because Andy said, don't you want to take a break?" She was, I mean, y'all can put me on pause. I don't give a damn. Like, I don't care. I was like, thug activity, straight thug activity. Okay, she also was called out about a post that she made, and I think I talked about that earlier, where she says, every time we go at Garcelle, y'all want to call us racist. I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm not going to deal with it. Like, you're not going to put that on me. And I did appreciate Garcelle letting her know, like, ma'am, you be having some racial undertones. Okay, you don't be around enough black folks or whatever, girl. So you be having racial undertones and microaggressions. And Erica was kind of sounding like she was trying to say things have changed. What y'all may have thought, Miss Lisa Rinna and others, that were normal, they're not, because now we're able to identify the awkwardness, the weirdness, the uncomfortableness that we feel when it comes to y'all and y'all bullshit. Okay, so there's that. Now, once Garcelle explained what she had to say, here go Crystal. Crystal was like, and that's exactly what I was trying to say. That's that right there. That's exactly what I was trying to. Well, I was speaking on my experience. Yes, it was my experience. I was speaking on that, and Garcelle laid it out, because I was struggling very hard to kind of get those words out. Yeah, but she said it. You know, I was kind of like, Crystal, sit back, cross your legs, and shut up, because we eat Lisa Rinna up right now. Like, I didn't like that she inserted herself in that moment. I didn't no, I want we eating her up. Let's make sure she get her history lesson or whatever lesson she needs in this moment. Sit back, girl. All right. But I mean, she had to jump in it. So that was one. I didn't like that she jumped in. And two, here go Kyle saying, here go Kyle, y'all. Here go Kyle. I well, that's a little different. What? That's a little. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, that's I said. Here go Kyle. Talk about something. It's different. It's different. So, when what's her name? Crystal was like, Kyle, you really gotta stop this. Like, you really. Kyle said, no, you gotta stop. She was like, no, you need to. No, you need to stop. Listen, it was making me think of Sheree and Marlo. What? Or Sheree and Nene, fix that face, fix that mouth. Like, that's what it was giving. You gotta stop. No, you gotta stop. I'm like, nah, for real though, Kyle, you do need to stop though. Like, for real. Like, just stop that's a little different. Okay. Because that's what you do when you immediately lead to a place of not trying to understand where the other person is coming from. Right? You just immediately go into reject defense mode. That's a little different. Right? So it is what it is, okay. Andy tells the ladies, like, listen, I really think y'all talking about two different things here. Okay. I think that Crystal is speaking on her experience, whereas Cowgirl, you just talking about the dark comment situation. And Cal says, yes, that's what it is. I'm talking about the dark comment situation. And I'm like, maybe they kind of go hand in hand a little bit, because based on how Crystal experienced that, and she started to tell y'all some of the story, that's where she got the dark comment from, because of what she was experiencing from that conversation with Sutton. Not so much as saying it was that dark that she's calling her racist. I feel like y'all create, not y'all fans, but I feel like the ladies created that and ran with that. Or there could be additional footage that we have not seen, because I'm just not understanding where they trying to take the conversation. And it sounds like to me, like Crystal told Kyle, she said, you just want to be careful or speak up now because you want to save your ass, or whatever the case is. See, that's why the ladies are trying to make sure they shoot down this whole dark comment thing, because they interpret it as being quote unquote racist, and they already see what happens to individuals that are deemed as racist. They start to lose stuff. So that's why they trying to come back that and fight that so much. But she didn't say the lady was racist. Y'all said that, but that's just what I mean, That's how I think, girl. Anyway, so Dorit asks, is anyone on the cast racist? Do they think anybody's on the cast racist? Of course, Garcelle says no, but I wish she would have followed it up with what I was thinking, which was no, but y'all do have racial undertones. And also you have these microaggressions and stuff. It's just things that y'all got to work through because once again, it's one of those things where it's like, I got to teach you how to treat me. And you'll keep doing what it is that you're doing, thinking that it's right, and maybe it's just normal to you because of where you've come from. But if you're going to be in my circle and operate, deal with me, then I'm just going to let you know what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. It was a cute episode. My girl Kathy on her way, baby. The ladies were shooketh. It seemed like all of the ladies were shooketh. And I don't know if they were shook as far as, oh, I'm ready to go. Or if it was because, oh snap, we about to hear a bunch of whining from Lisa Rinna and how she finna try and make this a bigger thing than what it really is, right? So maybe it could have been that. I know Kyle. Kyle was like, I'm drinking this coffee at this time of the day. I said, girl, must be in the evening time that you over there drinking that coffee. But Kyle seemed to be a bit pressed. She doesn't want to have this conversation. Lisa Rinna knows she panicking, walking around. So just tell the truth. That's all I have to do. I just tell the truth. That's it. I'm going to tell the truth. Just tell the truth. And I'm like, okay, girl. What? It's like you trying to convince yourself that what you created is actually the truth. And I just don't believe Lisa 100%. I don't. But Andy has confirmed on more than one occasion at BravoCon. I feel like he's confirmed on social media somewhere, or maybe his podcast or something. Well, basically, he said it ain't no footage of Kathy going off. It ain't no meltdown. And I just really wanted to believe that it was, but he's saying that it ain't. And I'm like, all right, well, y'all ain't got no audio or nothing. Because here's the thing. Y'all ain't cut them mics off. At least y'all got the audio. If y'all ain't got the footage, do y'all have the audio of the meltdown? But baby, Kathy finna come there ready. Red to the D. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Let's see. They wouldn't understand those big words. Lisa was giving herself a full on pep talk. Right. A full on pep talk. Uh-oh. What did I just click on? Uh-oh. Sorry, y'all. Let me see. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Like when Giselle didn't have a meltdown, stop. Cool. Ooh. Yes. Yes, and they edited completely out. And you know what? I'm glad you said that because now Miss Kathy is powerful. Miss Kathy got a lot of coin. Okay, the way Miss Kathy intercepted some of the things that the blogs or whoever you want to call them tried to put out, and she intercepted that. Girl, she probably intercepted that footage, and it probably ain't none no more because not only was it on the what they call it the cutting room floor, she was down there cutting that up. Hello, okay. My thing was, why was cameras rolling so much this episode? We saw them having lunch, and during the breaks too. I'm like, Kathy, what are you saying? You asking like, why are the cameras rolling so much? We got all this footage, but we don't have nothing on Kathy. Is that what you meaning? Let me see. I'm gonna drop if I can. Can I? Yeah, let me see if I can drop this in the chat for anybody that wanted to hop on real quick, like, and if not, that's fine too, because I know it's like midday, mid morning or whatever. So if y'all don't, that's fine. But if y'all do, we could chat. Let's see. Yes, Garcelle should have kept it real regarding their microaggressions and racial undertones and stopped tiptoeing around it. Yes, and I feel like maybe she was just trying to get a bit more comfortable, and now she's getting, I think, comfortable because the way she yelled at them and told them, listen, I got to try and protect my son and my family and then turn around and protect y'all too. You out your mind. I was like, get with them because they don't know you like that, ma'am. But she's a work in progress. I'm gonna give it to her. And then also, this is her second reunion of actually sitting with the ladies, whereas the first one was like a virtual one, right? But maybe she's loosened up a little bit. Let's see. Yes, Jamie. She should have definitely followed up with the racial undertones because they have a few. Absolutely. Let's see. She should have said that from the beginning. It wasn't a dark comment, but yeah, that's true. She definitely could have nipped that in the bud. She got, which is okay, but Crystal wasn't clear. Yeah, I definitely feel that. And that's what also makes me think like she just has issues with expressing herself. And she gonna have to work on that being around this group of ladies. And I understand some of it because I feel like when last season when she tried to come express herself about Sutton, I felt like she got shut down often. And they wouldn't let her really get out what it is she was trying to say. So I don't know if that could have sent her back to childhood or something, but that's the only thing that I can relate to. Like, I mean, that's the only thing I can connect with that. I don't know. I could be wrong though. C says, you never said anything about microaggressions before, Crystal. Stop trying to derail the convo and rest in the bed you made. Yikes. Okay. I mean, you do got a point. I mean, she never mentioned it before. Well, maybe she didn't know how to express it. But yeah, Kyle was deflecting by arguing with Crystal, but Crystal also isn't always clear in what she is saying. Um, yeah. I bet you had. I bet you that Lisa will monetize off of Lois's tragedy and produce some kind of TV movie. I'm sure a play or something. I'm sure she's going to create something. She may create some Lois perfume. There's a few things that I feel she may try and do. Let me go ahead and bring on someone I see here. Who do we have here? Charmed. What is it? Charmed. Hold on one
Hello.
second. See if we can get this right.
Lord, I don't got
Hello,
no look of
hello. Can I
makeup
hear you?
on.
Are you
Hello.
unmuted or is that me?
Uh-oh. Let me. Can you hear me now?
Hold on one second, because I think I got my
Okay.
sound off. Hello, hello.
Can you hear me?
Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear
Can y'all hear me?
Charmed Locks? Because it could just be me as to why I'm not hearing anything.
No, it's probably this raggedy phone I got.
And I'm not
Okay.
sure why. Can y'all hear them?
It's saying that
If not,
my
you might
mic
have to
is.
click off and come back on. I'm not seeing where anybody's saying they
Hear me now?
hear you. Okay, so y'all can hear. You can hear both of us. I don't know why I can't hear. Oh, I know why. Embarrassing. I got it. Go ahead.
Girl, I'm
Hello.
like, I done got the
Hey.
courage to get up here with my makeup off. Hi, y'all.
What's going on? How are
Y'all hear
you?
me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can. Uh-oh. I don't know what just happened. Are you coming back? I'm trying to see what this thing is doing. Okay. I think she popped off by accident. She might come back. But I was able to hear. I had my headphones in the wrong spot, y'all. Let me go over here and see. Charm the Locks, if you are able to call back in, go ahead and call back in. I don't know what happened. You just popped off the screen. So I'm not sure what happened. Probably could have pressed the button or something. Let's see. I had to pull over. I was saying when they broke for lunch, we saw them have lunch and their breaks too. Kathy is very powerful because we never see any of the franchises on they breaks. Okay. Okay, we have seen 50,000 movies on Lifetime similar to Lois's story. Girl, child, it's definitely gonna be on another one coming to you. Kyle tried to use those white women tears to get sympathy, but they can't work on Kathy. They need to bring Eileen, Brandy, Lisa Vanderpump, and Kim back. You mean you talking about Kyle's or you talking about Lisa tears? You talking about Kyle's tears? Ah, wow. Erica's hairpiece and pony needs its own segment. It's giving middle school prom. Whoa. She looks terrible. Terrible. Actually, I did not like any of their outfits. When I see the housewives do their reunions, I want to see a formal attire. I want to see beautiful gowns, okay? Beautiful gowns, beautiful dresses. I want to see all of that, okay? Um I want to see all of that. Do you have the link, Charmed Locks? I don't know if you have the link or not. But You said you're trying to get back on. I don't know if you have the link or not. Let me know. But yeah, I didn't like any of their attires. It looked very casual. I don't know. Like, what is going on, child? Diana saying that she was privileged and can afford to figure who did that to Jax. She said, what she said, my privilege is my money. Like Garcelle can afford investigators. It was funny to me. She mixed up English words and still do microaggressions. Listen. Mm-mm-mm-mm. That bitch said, my privilege is that I have money. Whew. I don't know how to take Diana, y'all. I really don't. Because every chance she gets, she like to go back and talk about how her country is and back in her country and threats. And I don't know how to take the woman. I don't know how to take her. I meant Lisa. Okay, so you mean, but Kyle too. Her cry is worse than watching Candy. Child. Okay, Charmed. I don't see you yet, but okay. Um, yes. Hold up. What? Her eating disorder probably affects her in many ways, so I can see it being difficult to express herself. Oh, got you. Got you. You talking about Crystal? I got you. I got you. I got you. Erica looked like an elderly baby Spice at Bravo. Not an elderly baby Spice at BravoCon with the hair. I mean, I guess you're probably right on that one. She looked all right. You know, she always go for these extra hairstyles for some reason. Um, the money can't buy Rosetta Stone though. Woo, woo. What they call those teachers? Those English teachers, ESL or something like that. English second language or something where they teach you English or whatnot. Yeah, she could have bought one of them as well. But yeah, guys, I do not see Charm Locks hopping back on yet, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and hop off, honey. Whoever said she looked like an elderly baby Spice, throw your phone away. Oh, there she go. Okay, let's see if we can try it now, honey. Hello, ho. We are back, and make sure you're not muted. Oh, it looks like you froze. Oh, you might be froze. When Diana said that about her country, I was like, ma'am, we were in slavery, or I would have also looked like looked at Emmett Till. Or you also would have said, look at Emmett Till. They never have a theme at their reunions. Why is that? I don't know. I mean, it looked like they did have a theme this time. I'm not sure what's happening here. Let me see if I can remove it and add back. Okay, I think it's her phone. I think it's her phone. Is it just Beverly Hills that doesn't have a theme? Because I don't like that. I feel like Real Housewives be having a theme. Who else be having a theme? Potomac be giving us a theme. And I felt like they kind of did have a little bit of a theme. Like, what was the background? I forgot what they called that background. They were supposed to be at some hotel or something. Aspen. Girl, I don't know where they was at, but they was somewhere. So they could have definitely gave us better outfits than what they gave us. For real, for real. I mean, I feel like Garcelle looked the best out of all of the ladies, all black, the high heels. Dorit and Erica were at the bottom for me. They probably were competing for last place for me. I hated what Dorit had on. I think Andy really gave her a compliment. Dorit usually brings it with the fashions. Dorit looked like she just pulled her hair back, put a little plait, and said, I'm tired, girl. Just wrap the pearls around it so we can go ahead and go, girl. I just thought let's just do that, child. Y'all do that. I'm gonna be okay with it. I think Real Housewives of Atlanta and Real Housewives of Potomac are the only ones that have a theme and color scheme. Okay. I guess so. They really do be coming together. Beverly Hills Hotel or Hilton Hotel. That's what it was. Girl, they could have gave us something glamorous as they went into the Beverly Hills Hotel. It's okay, Charmed. It's okay. It's all right, honey. Let's see. I like Sutton's dress the best, but the dress needed a what? Curvaceous body. Okay, she just didn't wear it well. Oh, poor Sutton. They could have used the Grace Kelly dinner as the theme this year. Oh, yeah, they could have. They could have done that. Y'all, first of all, I have to, you know what you made me think about when you said theme? I started thinking about Kyle. Then I started thinking about charities. Then I started thinking about what's the doggone lady name that came last what is her name? Jamie Lee Curtis. Then I thought about how I watched Halloween this weekend. Baby, y'all be killing me how y'all be overhyping Kyle in these movies, and we literally only see this woman for 2 seconds. Like, not even gonna cap. We saw her for a very brief time in the last one. Halloween Ends. I only saw her twice. And I think I don't even think she had speaking lines in either one of them. But I guarantee you they cut that check just for her to be in the movie. Okay. Girl, not y'all say, did somebody say it was trash? I saw a lot of people saying that. I saw a lot of people saying it was trash. Um, yeah, a lot of people said it was trash. I mean, like, it was alright. It was alright. Right, right. They said he was dead, girl, but we don't know. We don't know for sure what's gonna happen with this man. We don't know because he probably gonna come back as somebody else. Ain't no telling. And I feel like they make too much money off the show for them to even just really do away with it and say Halloween Ends. You know, she was talking like she was filming for a long time. Baby, she was filming for a long time that day, but she wasn't filming for a long time like that month. No, ma'am. She filmed for that day. And then they sent her ass back. That's what happened. Girl, she wasn't filming like that. If nobody hype you up, might as well do it yourself. Right, exactly. You better be your number one hype person. You better you look, okay? Let Kyle be an example to never downplay anything that you do. Period. Okay? Because Miss Mel was not in that movie long. You liked it better than Halloween Kills. Was that the one that came out last year? Whichever one. When see, here's the thing, and these are spoilers, so y'all probably could hop off. What be killing me is how they never seem to ever kill him. What I be hating is how they always act like, oh, it's over and it's done when they think that they kill him. And it's like, this ain't dead. Like, what do y'all do? Like, they always be thinking, jab, jab, stab, stab. Okay, boom, he's dead. And then he pops back up straight up and be ready to take out the next person. Like, what? But this time, I will say I loved how the actor went about making sure he was out of here. Spoiler alert, girl. I loved how she did that. First, she was too calm. She was too calm. Okay. I was like, yes, ma'am. Take him out. Take him out. Do what you gotta do. I was here for it. I was here for it. Is Michael a ghost at this point? He has more lives than a cat. That's what I'm saying. He probably gonna turn it into. He's gonna be Halloween ghost next season. I mean, next round they do, because they just be making too much money. And I don't think I see Jamie Lee Curtis and nothing else. I'm like, baby, that got to be nice. That has to be nice to just film one movie for the whole year and you probably got racks. And let's move on to the next thing. Like, girl, that has to be nice. When I saw the fifth one, I was like, chop him into little pieces. Haven't seen the last one yet. Well, you're gonna enjoy it when you do see it. It may be fulfilled. What's going on, my honey bun? Jamie Grandbaby said he ain't dead enough for me. Right. Plus, how old is Michael at this point? I'm not about to terrorize them. I'm not about to be terrorized by no old man. Correct. He definitely had some struggles in the last movie. You could tell. But he still also had it at the same time, child. So I don't know. I get mad at the double standard. Lisa is praised for being impulsive. Um, but Garcelle is called aggressive for asking a question, and Dorit is a big hypocrite defending Lisa and calls Garcelle. I agree. I agree. This show should be called Real Housewives of Double Standards. Period. Okay. But that's all I got, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off and get to work on some other things. So be sure to like the video. If you're not already subscribed, please do so by subscribing to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at jamithatsme. If you'd like to support the channel, there are ways. Okay, as I've already mentioned, like the video, subscribe to the channels. There are two: Jamie That's Me and Jamie That's Me Too. Once the video is over, feel free to give thanks. There is a heart with a monetary dollar sign in the middle of it, so you're definitely welcome to donate donate, as well as, send super chat. So whatever, cash apps, whatever. All right. I do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.